Hello everybody. Today we are having a question from complex analysis. Question is from CSIR Net June 2017 part C. The question is, consider the function f of z is equals to sin pi z by 2 by sin pi z. So this is the function we have been given. Then f has pole set. So in the question they are asking us the points at which f of z is having a pole. The first option is all the integers, second option is all the even integers, third option is all odd integers, and fourth option is all the integers of the form 4k plus 1 where k is an integer. So we have to find that which among the following are the true options, because we can have more than one answer as correct option as the question is from part C. So let us see how we have to proceed in this question. So here we have been given the function f of z. I am writing it here. F of z is equals to sin pi z by 2 by sin pi z. So before moving further and finding the poles, first of all let us simplify this function. So in the numerator you can see that the function is sin pi z by 2. And here we are having sin pi z. So I can write my sin pi z, my denominator as sin 2 into pi z by 2. Right? So this is basically of the form sin 2 theta. And we know that sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. So this becomes 2 sin pi z by 2 into cos pi z by 2. Right? And therefore when I will replace sin pi z by this 2 sin pi z by 2 into cos pi z by 2, this becomes sin pi z by 2 by 2 sin pi z by 2 into cos pi z by 2. So this is equal to, these two terms will get cancelled, 1 by 2 cos pi z by 2. Okay, so this is my function f of z now. So f of z is equals to sin pi z by 2 by sin pi z, and this becomes 1 by 2 cos pi z by 2. So now the function will be having the poles at all those points at which cos pi z by 2 is equal to 0. Right? The poles will be at all those points, at all those values of z at which the denominator is equal to 0. That is 2 into cos pi z by 2 is equals to 0. That is cos pi z by 2 is equals to 0. So the points at which cos pi z by 2 is equal to 0 are, if cos pi z by 2 is equals to 0, it means pi z by 2 is basically the even multiples of, the odd multiples of pi by 2. Right? So from this we can see that by the cancellation we have z is equals to 2n plus 1, where n belongs to actually z. N is the set of all integers. So as z belongs to 2n plus 1, this means that z can take all the odd values. Right? Z can take all the odd values. And hence, what can we conclude? That our first option, which is the set of all integers, is wrong, and the second option, which is the set of all even integers, is wrong. Third option is the set of all odd integers, which is absolutely correct. And for the fourth option, let us see whether this can be true or not. So the fourth option says that all the integers of the form 4k plus 1 where k belongs to z. So let us put k is equals to 0. So this gives us the value 1. If I will put k is equals to 1, this gives me the value 4 plus 1, 5. If I will put k is equals to minus 1, this gives me the value minus 4 plus 1, that is minus 3, and so on. So basically I am having a set something like this, and This set basically contains all the, not all the, some of the odd integers. It is basically a subset of set of all odd integers, right? So therefore, because f of z is having a pole at all the odd integers, definitely it will be having pole at any subset of it, and therefore option D becomes correct option. So the function f of z will be having pole at all the integers of the form 4k plus 1 where k belongs to z is also true. So option C and option D are the correct answers. Thank you.